Good evening, everybody. It is Wednesday night. It is break night. We've got two breaks on top with one currently at a mini and four spots left. I threw a autographed jersey in there. The two jerseys I have there don't necessarily have to be the two that I posted. I do have others. So I'll show those off in a minute. But all right, so order for this evening. We're going to do baseball up first, followed by football. All right. Tag everybody in the baseball break in the live video. I didn't start on the right screen, so if you saw a blip for a moment of when I went live and then I cut it off, it's because I didn't put the right screen up first. All right, so I got David, Sean, Tanner, Miker, Bobby, Oliver, Sean, Stickle, Hector, and Becky. All right, there you go. There's those. All right, so I'm going to put the mini for a prospect edition in the anybody wants to get in on that. Yeah, I'll go it over in a second. Why did it do that? Oh, because I know why. Because there you go. That's better. A little box over them. Yeah, I'll run that down in just a quick second. What's up, David? All right. There's the link to the mini for anybody who wants to join in on that. So I'll show you all real quick. So I put an Andre Dawson or Nico Horner jersey in there, but realistically, it doesn't actually have to be just those two because I have a couple others. So I have like four others actually that I could do. I got Christopher Morel. We got Drayback from the Pirates. 96. Cy Young. Got, there it is. Tavar auto. Here's the last one here. Oh, this one might actually be a decent one. I didn't think about. This is a Wilson Contreras jersey auto. So I'll take a picture and post each of those in that mini so people can see it. All right, I'll put that up in that mini just so people can see that there are other jerseys available too. It's not just that one. It doesn't have to be just that one. Yeesh. Sorry. As well. My phone is being really funky with Facebook today. I don't know why. It like just doesn't want to work correctly. All right, I got the baseball boxes. No, quiet tonight. Well, hopefully we're going to break something big, and then everyone's going to get really excited. Like we did with that Joe Montana, Jerry Rice. All right, put that over there. Here's that $3 and $2. Right down here. There it is. It's hiding on me. All right, here we go. Here is the 3 and 2, and there's our series 1. So all of our tags are in. We'll run down the teams for this break. I just got a graded card order back. All right. Teams for this break are David Samuels has the Rays, the Mets, the Reds. Sean Murtaugh's got the Dodgers, Nationals, Diamondbacks. David Samuels has the Braves, Mariners, Angels. Tanner's got the O's, Blue Jays, Rockies. Miker's got the Giants, Padres, and Pirates. Bobby's got the Phillies, Cardinals, Marlins. Sean's got the Brewers, White Sox, and Rangers. What's up, Tanner? Hector's got the Astros, Tigers, A's. Becky has the Royals, Cubs, Red Sox, Guardians, Yankees, and Twins. Holy crap. Giants signed Russell Wilson. Well, so that's interesting. So they've got Jamias Winston, Russell Wilson, and Tommy DeVito. That is interesting. So does that beg the question that the Giants are going to go after Travis Hunter then? That's interesting. Very interesting. Well, the Knicks are on tonight, and they're getting handed right now. All right, let me get my sort box out over here. All right. I was wondering if the Knicks were playing. Ever since they've lost Brunson, they have not been the same team like they have been. Hey, Tanner, that Michael Penix downtown's up to $610 now. You still want in? When's Brunson come back? I know he's had the ankle injury, and they said he was doing some light shooting. You know who that guy is. I mean, the only thing I wonder is if they're going to use Wilson to mentor Jamias, whatever, a little bit and kind of see what happens. And if nothing goes right, then they just draft a quarterback next year. All right. I feel like that's pointing to the fact they're going to draft Hunter now. But they could surprise us all and go defense for all I know, or an O-line. That would be very weird and seem like a waste of a number 3. As a Gator fan, that cannot be a Florida State quarterback fan. Is Winston a Florida State quarterback? All right, here's that one. Oh, other thing to note. Yeah, I'll show that after. After this, I'll show you a couple things. I did get a new product in, and I do have some stuff. One of the things we're going to drop for a break tomorrow. Because I put a TBD in there. All right, let's do the Mojos first. Per usual, these runs always hurt my soul. Hey, I love crab. Very tasty. Frank Thomas, Gunnar Henderson for the O's, Corbin Carroll for the Diamondbacks. And we've seen this guy so many times on these Mojo cards. It's ridiculous. All right. I've seen that card so many times. I mean, they're all kind of goofy. I want to close my door for some reason. I need to leave it open in case Ethan comes out of his room. Wife's on her way home. Get too used to closing my door all the time. Oh, she is home. Hi. You win?
Yeah.
You keep winning at this one.
I know.
Jeez.
I had to split it again.
Okay. Well, you still won.
I did.
How many times have you been to bingo and never won?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just me.
I think this one I've only not won twice.
I guess I'm just bad luck.
No, everybody's been bad luck with me.
Clearly not, because you're winning, what, 3 out of 6 times you've gone?
Gone more than that.
Have you really?
Like 750.
So how much did you win?
100, but I had to split it.
So you got, what?
50.
Oh, so it wasn't as bad as the 4-way split.
I was one number away like 12 times. Very annoying.
And then it never comes through, right?
Mm-hmm. Hi, everybody.
Lisa's in the back.
Bath.
Back, I said.
Oh, I said I'm in the bath. I'm on the bath.
You're not in the bath. Not yet.
I'm using your cool new card stands. Huh?
Yeah. They're very nice. I like them. I got to widen out one of them. This one's a bit narrow, so they kind of get a little hung up there. But, all right.
How are they not the same size?
I think it's just basically how heat expands because it's hot when it comes out. So if it cools and just changes how it cools.
The engineer way, guys.
Yeah. All right. Here we go.
Were they good for bed?
Yes. They're quiet now. Miker, you have Giants, Padres, and Pirates.
Do you have the monitor?
No. I don't.
Okay.
Thanks. You can close my door, I guess. Bye. All right. Ryan Bliss kicks us off here. And she's back.
I'll tell you one more thing. Me and Apple are going to fight. They charged me for a subscription that I canceled days ago.
Oh, that Apple. Okay. For some reason, I was thinking the Apple I used to softball coach with was at your bingo and like did something or whatever.
Apple.
The company. Got it. All right. Barrios. Fernando Tatis, greatest hits. Reese Hines. Nothing to write home about yet. Got a hollow foil of Loraz Otani Azuna. And I'll keep it going. I say what I want. No, if I said it, I didn't say J-Miss. I said Jamias. She's back again. Oh, I thought she was back again. Brett Lauder, Mark McGuire, throwback. Ellie De La Cruz, Future Stars. Okay, Otani, DJ Hers. 56 of 250. That's going to be Matt Chapman and a Randy Johnson call to the Hall. I think with the way baseball's going, we have tribute that I did buy, but I think that still is going to be a little bit out from actually it showing up. It is opening day tomorrow. Select first off the line goes up tomorrow, I think. So I'm going to keep an eye on that. We might do some select baseball for a little bit. I'll try to get a couple first off the lines. And that I've got Leaf Vivid baseball. So Spinky, otherwise, I think he's kind of blocking it. Dylan Cease. I always think it says Dylan Cruz. Emmanuel Kloss. Connor Joe. Wheeler, Mania, France, Marco, Greg, Lane, Gilbert, Rolborowski, Pena. Might have an auto here. Nope. Paul Skeens. Well, that would have been a nice auto if that was the auto. Paul Skeens on the throwback. Nacho Cheese. Finnegan. And we got Relict. For the Baltimore Orioles, Jordan Westberg on the game-used Relic. Not numbered. The Superfractor bounty will be up for grabs tonight in football. It's not up for grabs in this because we don't actually have anything that would be a Superfractor eligible. And a judge. The other thing coming up for baseball is also National Treasures. So that should be coming out soon. The first case break we do of that, I'm going to try and do multiple cases. It's going to be a serial number break. Just because I think that always gives the best chances and odds for people to get the most bang for your dollar. What's up, Alan? We're under the regular Alan name tonight. We were just talking, Alan, Knicks are getting throttled tonight. That dimension of Jalen Brunson being out is really doing a number on them right now. Now let's start with this, and I'll do the rest. I see this. Eloy, Castro, Wong to 150. Tyrone Taylor, 78 to 150. Different blue. Maybe the other one's purple. I don't know. I'm colorblind. Somebody was showing me something today, and they were like, the green means good, the red means bad. And I'm like, wait a second. There's green and red on there? Huh, I thought it was all the same color. Whoopsies. And then a Cole Reagan's 2025, 951, 2025. As I mentioned at the beginning, there is a mini up. That mini has 5 spots for the prospect break in it, as well as a choice of an autographed jersey. There's 6 autographed jerseys you can choose from. And it's $8 a spot. 15 spot, $8. Could walk home with a autographed jersey. Andre Beltre. It's Dawson, Horner, Tavar, Drabeck. Trust me, I forget what day of the week it is all the time, except when Friday hits. And I'm like, I definitely know it's Friday. Marsh, Martinez, Rodriguez, Bryce Harper on the Grapefruit League ones. Pretty much looking for numbered cards at this point because we hit the relic, so it's kind of numbered or bust here. Jacob Wilson, Key Bryant, McDermott. Obviously, all their best stuff's going to be in that one over there. Reminder for next week, there will be no breaks next week. My dad is flying in on Saturday. I haven't seen him since August of last year. We did not go home for Christmas this year because we couldn't afford it. So I haven't seen him in over a year. So he's only here for about a week. So we're going to take the time to spend time with him. I might have breaks on Monday, but Lisa's going to have to run them if we do. So I'll kind of let everyone know on that. If I do, it'll probably be kind of like an ease back in break. I've got plenty of retail stuff that I can have her do. We've got prism hangers again, a couple blasters, some mosaic football. Could maybe do a vivid. But just so as a reminder, so Friday will be the last of the breaks for a week. And I am working diligently to work on shipments. I'm trying to go by as I sort. I check the list. Vlad Jr. throwback. See who's hit the 10. And then I ship everything from there until I go on to the next day. Check the list. So it's a little bit slower, but that means I'm being a little bit more on top of getting people's shipments out in a timely manner. So that's kind of something I'm trying to focus on a bit because I feel like I've been slow. Carl Radicki. Radic. I don't know. Radicki. Rafiki. Let's go for Rafiki. Yeah, I like Rafiki. We'll go with Carl Rafiki from The Lion King. All right. But yeah, I wanted to spend some time with my dad. I'm actually working 2 days next week and then kind of off Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I should also mention, if y'all message me in the morning, I am probably not going to be answering because I am tied up with work and half the time I can't. What's the price? How much does it cost on secondary, Alan? I didn't get any high number. I guess it went up on EQL today. I'm on no luck with that EQL stuff. And we are Ichiro throwback, and that's the end of Series 1. The last of Series 1 we break on the last 250. Oh, good lordy. Pass. No. Heritage high number. Pass. A lot of other products I can get for 250 that I'll way more enjoy. Because isn't there only like one autograph on that too? I know the checklist is lower on that, so, but still, oof. That's a monster oof in my mind. All right, one slabbed autograph. We've had lucky last couple times. We've actually had 2 slabbed autographs. So we're supposed to get 1 slabbed autograph, 1 memorabilia card per box on average. I'm going to put some there. Some covers. Don't see nothing. So I guess what it was is in some of the other ones we had like a top card on top. Oh, it's either or. Ooh, that's even worse. So interesting. That was the bonus card. There was like a bonus card on top. That is ridiculous. I ended up not getting any. There wasn't enough out there for me to get any. And Heritage is not one of my favorite products either, typically. I know it's other people's favorite product, but I guess it's what the Skeens is in there. So, all right, let's do the pack first. So if there's a downtown in here, it'll be in this pack, is what I am told. And there's a thick Ty Cobb. All right. We have a Timeless Moments Ty Cobb. George Brett for the Royals, 7/49, going out to Becky. And, oh, we hit a downtown. We have a baseball downtown. Very nice. Okay. We have our first baseball downtown that I ever hit. Let's go down from the top. See if we can figure out who this is. It's got to be a legend or a prospect. Can't be anyone really else. See a bat. Spaghetti. Italian? New York? Maybe? No. Saturn? Red. What? Did it? No, can't be Otani. Who is that? Wow. Okay. That's not bad. I don't quite understand the spaghetti, but oh, right. Ellie De La Cruz, downtown. Very, very nice. David Samuels. Very nice. Well, you can't get much better than that for a downtown. That is one of the reasons why I locked the Reds for this break. Wow. David Samuels is your guy to ask if you want to buy it off him, Kelsey. I'm trying to think. Let me just see real quick. And Ellie De La Cruz, downtown. Wow, a P. Well, no, that's what somebody wants for it. Oh my! My goodness, David. There's your comps. Show me the money. Wow. Hell, some people got $1,000 for it. Good Lord. I mean, it's come down a little bit, but and then bounced back up. There's people that want, on the flip side of that, there's a couple PSA 10s in there. $2,500 they want. Wow. I did not expect that to be that expensive. I was thinking in the $200 to $300 range. I was not expecting that to be in the almost $1K range. That's a monster. You want me to list it? I'll list it for you. We can consign it up. I'll consign that for you. You say put it up, I'll put it up right now. We'll put it at $1.99. We'll let that thing roll. It'll make itself get up there. We're going to put that in that goes in our fire spot right now. That is absolute fire. Truthfully, I mean, it's going to cost you at least $80 to grade it. If it comes back a 9, you're not going to get much, and then you're out almost $100. I'd take the $850, which after fees is probably going to come down to like $7 or something. But I'd take the $800 or $900 and I'd run. Get it while it's hot. You know, I think that would be a better choice, personally. Okay. Well, I can put it up and we can post the link into the group and then get you a nice payday. And a reminder, we do consign for people. So if you want to consign cards with me, we have an eBay store, and our eBay store has been booming. I've been posting a ton of stuff on there, and actually a bunch of Otani rookies I'm going to put up. And if anyone's interested in any of these, I know Hayden, you're always an interesting. These are going up probably tonight. An Otani rookie, a Mike Trout rookie, another Mike Trout rookie, Goodwin's, LeBron, Manny Machado rookie for the O's, Joey Bosa rookie from Prestige, and a Clayton Kershaw Team USA. Those are all going up on eBay tonight unless anybody wants one of those. Okay, now that we've hit that, good lordy, let's I got chills on that one. Dang. All right, and we have a holy sick patch. Needs to focus better. Wow. That patch is something already, and I have it upside down. Who is this? Ryan Gilford. Dang. Or Clifford, I guess. It looked like G. Ryan Clifford, 1 of 5. Yeah, Tanner, you're my number one customer. Who had the Mets? David. Again. Freaking on fire in this break. Look at those patches. And I know there's some Mets fans in this break, in this group. This, look at those patches. Super nice. Not close from any specific game or event, but dang, that's nice. Dang, that's nice. Whew. Well, baseball didn't disappoint. You know, the funny thing is, I almost ripped this box myself because I felt like it was a hard go on these, but I am glad that we are getting these for the group. So I'm glad you all are getting, these chances, showing, we can pull some pretty monsters here. All right. Legendary signatures. Come on. Focus is terrible. Well, if you don't know who that face is, that should pretty much tell you right off the bat. That is Roger Clemens. 1 of 1. Wow. What a 3 and 2 box. Good Lord. Check, please. Holy crap. How do you beat that box? Man. Finest has a pretty big bar it's got to set up against. Holy crud. Well, that adds to the 1 and 1 count for the year. Holy moly. Hector, that's yours. It's the Houston Astros. That is yours. Wow. That's insane. Whew. Am I giving away $320 tonight? Are we going to pull a superfractor tonight out of the Breakers Delight box? Good Lord. Well, that's 5 101s we've pulled this year. Woo. Okay. What a baseball break that was. Started off real slow and kind of met, and we just freaking... Hold on. We just absolutely turned this up. Where is it? Where is it? This break was absolutely fire. Yowzers. What a break. Okay. Well, that's a high standard to meet tonight. Oh, let's do the recap right now. We've got a Jordan Westberg for the Orioles game used memorabilia, not numbered. That's the City Connect one. We had a Tyrone Taylor, numbered to 150. And we've got Matt Chapman, numbered to 250. Cole Ragans to 225 or 2025. George Brett to 49. First pitch, Carl Radke. Full count, 1 of 5 for the New York Mets. Doesn't want to focus. Absolutely nasty patches. I tell you, there's a couple Mets fans that would definitely take that one. Ty Cobb. That was not numbered. Timeless Moment. Oh, it is numbered. There it is. 23 of 99. Ty Cobb. Geez, I don't know which one you go with. You got the Roger Clemens 1 of 1 autograph for the Houston Astros. And then the Ellie De La Cruz Downtown. Dang. That is something else. Well, that's going to go in the Charizard Fire Spot of the Night. I guess both of these should. Because that's going to be a tall order for football to live up to. Oops. That's not the button I wanted. Get back up there. That's still not the one I had. Green. Other colors. Not that one. Yeah, that's too blue. Yeah, that works. All right. There's the Fire Spot. Good Lord. All right. That's something else. Okay. Football. See how this one goes. All right. Put the little card up. It's about easy. Well, actually, Becky, that's not true. You got the George Brett to 49 because you had the Royals, and that was a George Brett Royals card. So you did get that one. And who was the Ty Cobb for? Tigers. So that one went to Hector as well. All right. $320 super refractor. I need to fix the lighting because that ain't gonna work. Let me see if I can change this a little bit. There. Nope. Doesn't want to adjust the lighting. Dim it a little here. Dim. Oh, Lord. It's not even that bright. It just makes it look like it's super bright. The camera just sucks in all this light. It's not that bright. Chill. It's like super overexposed. Like, see how it like changes the color just because it's like, in a while, it's not that. I mean, it looks dark on my side. Whatever. Let me put this on the other side then. Seriously. There. today. All right. All right, let's get the football up. Haven't heard any dings for the mini, so that's not a good sign. So Prospect's probably not having it. Prospect 3 and 2 has been really good. I actually do have another box. It's just sitting at the card shop right now. All right. So let's go. We're gonna put these like this. Look, see, now it looks dark. Now it's bright. Dark, bright, dark, bright. Make up your mind. All right. You gotta put it like this. Like that. Close enough. All right. Well, we have quite a break to live up to right now. So let me get everything set. And there it balances out. I can't figure this thing out. All right. I don't know if anyone's seen the new Happy Gilmore trailer. The last scene in the trailer is like my greatest fear of what I'm going to do to my own personal screen. I'm like terrified that that's going to be me. All right. So for this, the top 4 are your commanders spots. So you've got Brad got the finest box. There's only 1 pack in there. And then Rich, Dennis, Tanner each have the commanders and a Prism Blaster. All right, so let me get those tags in for this one. Obviously, everybody still has their teams. Put this like this. Well, have you seen? I don't know. I'm pessimistic that it's going to do well. I don't know. Sometimes the Adam Sandler movies feel like they're overkill, and this is maybe one of those cases where like they should have just left the movie alone. But that's just my personal opinion. I just don't understand. It feels like we've lost the ability to have like new creative ideas for movies, and I feel like we're just repeating the same thing. Like I don't even like obviously Happy Gilmore will be a comedy, but I mean I just don't remember that many comedies even coming out really anymore. Chad, Tanner, Brad, Harriger, Clay Hunt, John Stevener, Rich Schaefer, Becky. If nothing else, I'll tell you, us continuing to hit really good cards means that we're getting good runs of stuff and that we're definitely going to kind of keep seeing, hopefully we're going to continue to be good runs and really kind of help spread it around and give a lot of pop for everybody because nobody wants to be in a break group that hits nothing. Yeah, it's like, oh, you hit this, you hit this. And I'm really glad I didn't rip it open myself. I mean, yes, I would have had a bunch of amazing cards, but what's the point of doing a break group if you can't get amazing cards for your break group? And I was only considering it based on just I wasn't sure if they were going to sell. But you all showed me. All right, that is is. Oh, and Spencer. Oh, I got him there. Okay. There's everybody. All right. Tags are in. So just shows you it's going to happen eventually. 3-2 baseball. Looks like this. There's a box on the inside. But like I said, I have one more left. David, I think you have $10 in break credit. Don't completely quote me on that. I think you had $10. Check real quick. Break credit sheet is updated. Just for those who are interested, I can just. Anthony Carlucci's got $10. Tim Cummings got $14. Miker's got $5. Kathy's got 10. Chris Carter's got 5. Job, I've never figured out. Did we ever? You used your break credit, didn't you? I can't remember. Bobby used his, so his is done. Becky's got 5. Hector's got 5. David Samuels. No, you had 5, David. Lisa has 5. Commonwealth is tapped out because he used all his. And Mike Kilmer has 5. So you had $5, David. Yeah, so 3-2, Kelsey. That's the product that hit that. It's a Panini product. So, I mean, kind of goes a little bit goes hand in hand. All right, so this is Rich Schaefer's box for the Commanders. Everyone else has their teams. Gotta put something on so I don't go crazy with the silence. I've been starting to rewatch Futurama again. Well, it really did, right? Is everybody got so critical about comedy movies and nobody could just, it felt like people had a hard time just relaxing a little bit and just enjoy what you have and enjoy watching, stuff. Don't worry so much about everything. Where did Futurama go? Oh. There we go. Okay, there we go. I got 2 benders and bender pops coming. All right, we'll go pack by pack with these. Saquon Barkley, David Montgomery, Rome Odunze, and Braylon Allen, rookie. Disco Stew. Wrong Commander, Terry McLaurin, Brian Urlacher, Devon Achane, Aeneas Williams. Well, I did buy another Live Golf, so we got golf coming back again. All right, Hines Ward, Jake Ferguson, Tavian Sanders, and Devon Achane again. All right, next one. Yeah, come on. Kendre Miller, Matt Milano, Trayvon Walker, and J.C. Latham. Okay. Can do. Devin Witherspoon, Ed McCaffrey, Caleb Williams, Tanner Michael. Finally got a Caleb Williams out of this. And a Fred Warner disco. Well, normally when people tell me to choose a spot, if it's open, I always choose spot 3. That's my go-to spot. I actually sometimes won't get into minis or breaks if I can't get spot 3. Because I guess you want to call it superstition or whatever, but I always feel like that one always does well for me in minis. So I go spot 3. Yeesh. All right. Bill Parcells, Harrison Smith, Carson Steele, Silver, and Will Levis. So Rich got 1 Commander card. Everyone else got theirs. And we move on to box 2. So we got a Caleb Williams base, so that's good, at least. Topps Finest. We're going to get we're getting 3 autographs. We're going to get those geometric parallels in there. It said Superfractors up for this. Doesn't matter what the player is, as long as it's a Superfractor. All right. Dennis has the Commanders. Brees Hall. Sounds good. Amari Cooper, Adisa Isaac, and Lulu Latu. Calvin Ridley, Marlon Humphrey, Adrian Peterson, Marv Levy, and a kid reporter. Eric Allen, Tony Dorsett, Kamari Lassiter, and Jacoby Brissett, wrong Patriot. Art Monk. 1 Commander for Dennis. Miles Sanders, Zamir White, and Dallas Turner. Debo Samuel, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Roman Wilson, and L'Jarius Sneed. All right, last pack for Dennis having the Commanders. Dexter Jackson, Rashawn Gary, Corey Dillon, and Ricky Williams portals. I did order some more different footballs. I got Illusions. I got another Illusions. I said limited. I got. What did I order 2 of? I ordered 2 of something. Oh, Zenith. I ordered Zenith. So we have that as a possibility. Got Tanner's up with his spots. So I said 2 Zenith. I think I got 2 Illusions. I think I got 2 Zenith, 2 Illusions, 1 limited, and then I got the Live Golf Prism box. So a couple of bit of varieties. Joe Mixon, Joe Horn, Chase Brown, and Kyler Murray. I got a bunch of Prism retail boxes that will mix in with things like Zenith and stuff, so we can kind of have a lot of, call it, substance to it, but still keep the prices down. Cooper Kupp, Baker Mayfield, Bo Nix, very nice, Bo Nix base, and a Tom Flores. 1 card away from getting the real Bo Nix we wanted. What's up, Chris? Yes, in the baseball break, I believe you had the spot. Randy Moss, Mod Sauce Gardner, Javonte Williams, Jacob Cowing. We had a dream break on baseball tonight. We had an Ellie De La Cruz downtown and a Roger Clemens 101 autograph. Just quite impressive. So we got a relic card here. Come on, focus. There you go. L'Jarius Sneed, Luke McCaffrey, and Jalen Wright is going to be your relic card for the Dolphins. They Phil Sims behind it. Okay. And I did redeem your redemption. I got to send you the pictures for it. The Jaden Daniels redemption is in Topps' queue to fulfill. So that is set and running right now. I'll send you the pictures for it. I meant to do that. All right. And there's Phil Sims. All right. 2 packs left. Got a hey, at least you know you're dealing with a reputable seller. Devontae Adams, Shaq Thompson, Dalton Kincaid, Silver, Lad McConkey on the Emergent. No. I mean, it's normally redemptions mean that they didn't get the player to sign the card when the product was released. So it's the next time the player happens to be in the studio or in the signing or whenever they mail back. Sometimes Topps mails the stuff to them to sign and then ship back to them. It just depends. So Topps is typically better about turnaround times than Panini is. So I don't think terribly long, but I do have three redemptions in with them right now. I've got the Ohtani, I've got the Drake May, and I've got the Daniels. All right, last pack for Tanner with the Commanders. Matt LaFleur, Russell Wilson, who's now a Giant, Darius Robinson, and Jordan Travis for the Jets. I'm still kind of like, I'm a little surprised at how that went down, that the Giants have Russell Wilson now. It's like, so now we have too many quarterbacks? Well, then clearly it doesn't seem like we're drafting a quarterback. And Russell Wilson's only signed for a year. So I got to think they're going after Hunter. And maybe they felt that Sanders and Ward were going to go 1-2. All right. Top spies, 1 pack. It's all we get. 3 autographs. Main attraction, the man, for the record, framed white. Those are your considered case hits. The Breaker exclusive geometric parallel. I tell you all right now, I bought one of these. The Daniels, I would say let's see it when we get it. I would probably say if we're in the down season, we'll grade it, but it just has to, if it's off center, then there's no point at that point. This box was $400. Didn't Fields already sign with somebody else? This box is $400. The finest box is, or the hobby box is like $220. There is a big spread between this box and those. He might. I mean, it depends if the Browns, the Browns dumped all their quarterbacks. They don't really have anybody. They already said that whatchamacallit's already out again for next year because of his I can't think of his name right now. But he's out next year because he retore his ACL. So, all right. I don't know if that's a superfractor or not. I'm not sure. There's a chance that's a superfractor. It's a chance. I'm going to say it's a chance. Okay. All right. Autos are typically in the middle. That's an auto. Let's just go right this. Oh, Tanner gets a case hit right out of the back. How about a Caleb Williams main attraction? Focus. Tanner, you finally got a Caleb Williams. If that is in fact a superfractor, somebody is getting $320 in break credit tonight. Caleb Williams, main attraction. That's a nice one. We're going to put that right in the stand already. Man, this is going to be a absolutely crazy night right now. We are just setting up for some pretty serious. It could be something insane. I don't know. Are we going to get a new high watermark tonight? Somebody going to take the lead over Lori? Caleb Williams, case hit main attractions. It could be the geometric too. I don't know. Billy Sims, 4 of 10. So that's for the Lions. Jeez. Billy Sims, 4 of 10. It might be. It might be. I said, I don't know. I'm not going to swear to it. It could be the geometric parallel and it's throwing me off. I'm not swearing to it. Whoever got the superfractor. If you have the superfractor, you get the bounty. For the Cincinnati Bengals, 23 of 25, Chad Ochocinco. See, like they've got these geometric parallels, and they're really throwing me off whether or not that's the superfractor or not. I don't know. I'm getting kind of nervous. Not gonna lie. My anxiety's going up. I've been faked out so many times on these cards. I would not be surprised if I got faked out again. All right. I'm going to start putting up a thing to cover these because Randy Moss, refractor. And then Jazon Newton, 58 of 150. I'm like, it's probably not. I'm probably just overthinking it, and it's probably not actually a superfractor. But gosh, what are the chances? What are the chances? Lisa, if it's a superfractor, Lisa's TikTok's going to probably go bonkers. Carolina Panthers, 39 of 99, Xavier Legette. Getting close to the autos here. And if it's a superfractor, the pattern I've seen, I think, typically is high end. Like, it's a very restrictive. Okay. So it's under that one. So I'm going to go back to front now. Denver Broncos, 60 of 99, John Elway. Okay, first auto, I'm going to go back to front here. It's a 3 of 10 for the New York Giants. Not quite the wide receiver we were hoping for, but it is a nice 3 of 10. Hakeem Nicks, 3 of 10. Man, a lot of low-numbered stuff in this one. We've had one unknown tonight. What do I not get two, right? All right. I'm going to go for the top one out. I'm probably wrong. It's probably not a superfractor, but who knows? Anais Smith. That is for, I don't even know, Eagles? Philadelphia Eagles, not numbered, base auto. All right. It's down to the last one. I'm going to corner check it and see if we actually have an auto, a 101 here. Because I really can't tell. Really can't tell. Come on. Focus. Let's see. If this is a 101, I don't know if it is or not. I'm doubting. Show me 101. Nope. Damn. But it's going to be a good one because it's a Jaden Daniels autograph. It's to 99, but oh my Lord. Woo! I think the geometric was throwing me off, thinking it was a superfractor, but we just hit 2 Jaden Daniel autographs, and this one's live. Wow. Brad Harriger. Phew. Jaden Daniels, 57 of 99 autograph. It is a sticker. But wow. Rookie autograph. I'm slightly disappointed it's not the superfractor. You know where we would be sitting right now on If Sports Top 10? We'd have been right near the top. That would have been a monster, absolutely insane card. Wow. Well, I'm going to do this. That one gets the fire spot. Good Lord. What a break night. Well, I will say cumulative, that's the most money I've pulled in one night worth of cards. Good Lord. Well, Lisa's got a lot of videos to put up there. Whew. So, Kelsey, are you still interested in the Ellie? Because I can send you pictures of it, too. All right. David wanted a spot. I'm giving him 3 in the mini. All right. I'm trying to, I was going to look up what that's worth. Well, let's see. We looked up the Ellie, so let's look up this one. My God, we have been absolutely killing it on the finest boxes. And I just got a whole new case in of finest yesterday. And we're doing three finest breaks boxes tomorrow, which is not even close. We're going to do 3 finest boxes tomorrow, and it's basically going to be the same price as if we did Topps Chrome and finest. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. What is that? Finest. Is it prospects or properties? What is that? I don't even know what that word is supposed to be behind there. Finest something. Prodigies. Finest prodigies. It's $500. Random. You got the Commanders from the random. So it's a $400 to $500 card. Mm. Well, and this is why I give away the Commanders, because every once in a blue moon, we hit something big. Wow. Okay. Anaya Smith. Recap, by the way. What a freaking night. Anaya Smith for the Eagles. John Elway, 60 of 99. Xavier Legette to 99. The only thing that would have blown my mind if that was the 101. I might have been on the floor, like, shaking. 50. Hey, we bring the logo, right? Always bringing the fire. We brought the fire tonight. Absolutely brought the fire tonight. Jerzon Newton to 150. Randy Moss, refractor. Laddie McConkey for the Chargers. Jalen Wright, patch. Caleb Williams. Tanner had a nice night too. No, it's off center. I can tell you already. It's off center. Kelsey. I can send you pictures of both afterwards. Caleb Williams, base rookie. Chad Johnson, 23 of 25. I don't even know what that main attraction one was worth, but I know Tanner's been dying for some Caleb Williams cards. So, Hakeem Nicks, 3 of 10. That was really nice too. Bo Nix base. Billy Sims to 10. We had 2 cards to 10. And then one of the case hits, main attractions, Caleb Williams. I don't even know what that's worth. And then your fire hit from the football break. I mean, I guess baseball kind of laid the playing field, right? 57 to 99, Jaden Daniels. Finest prodigies is what it's called. Shoo. I know somebody locally here that would buy that card. I'm going to pull them down. This is your fire for the night. There's your fire rack for the night. Good Lord. Look at that. Look at that lineup. 2 breaks. Probably go like this, right? Yeah. Yeah. That's the image I want to leave with you all. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What a night. Mini is up for Prospect Edition. It will break on Friday no matter what, because I'm going to end all the breaks on Friday because I'm going to take a week off while my dad's here. So Prospect Edition will run Friday. If the mini stalls, I'll figure something out. All right, y'all. What a night. Damn. All right. I hope you all have a great night. I hope you all have a great rest of your week. Boy, what is Friday going to bring for us? Yeah. Well, I hope you all have a great night. I hope you enjoyed the entertainment aspect of this, and we will catch you all later.